If I position him like this, Volibear mega jumps to the left. And if I place him like this, he jumps to the right. Some people say he jumps to the center with this setup, but no matter how many times I try it, he always jumps either left or right. This is the ideal build path that lets me hold on to all my core units in the final comp: Mundo, Shen, Yasuo, Xayah, and Gnar. But honestly, the build that gave me the most consistent results was the one that Gangplank. When you hit level 8, set up your board like this. If you find Braum during your level 8 roll, swap him in for Xayah to activate 4 Edgelord and 4 Luchador. If you find Yone instead, replace Gnar to get 6 Edgelord and 2 Luchador. Then, once you hit level 9, you can finish the comp with 6 Edgelord and 4 Luchador. If you have a Luchador emblem, give it to Yone and use Set instead of Gnar. If you have an Edgelord emblem, give it to Braum and use Set instead of Xayah. You want Samira and Volibear to hit the same target and melt the front line together, so place Samira right where Volibear is going to land and place a tank next to that spot to help hold the line. Volibear's items are fixed: Infinity Edge, Striker's Flail, and Edge of Night. His ability deals bonus damage when he switches targets. That effect only crits if he has Infinity Edge. Striker's Flail pairs perfectly with it, and Edge of Night keeps him alive. For Samira, Shojin and Infinity Edge are mandatory. If you don't have Armor Shred, give her Last Whisper. If you do, go with Striker's Flail instead. Yone can take any leftover items later on, and since Braum is the only one in this comp who can actually use a large rod, you can give him a Death Cap. For Samira, you can go with any of these 4. Personally, I recommend On the Edge and Attack Expert the most. For Volibear, you need to pick one of these 2 no matter what. I prefer Serious Slam since it deals AD damage and comes with a stun. Items are super important in this comp, so try to take Pandora's whenever possible. It works well because both Volibear and Samira stay in the backline. Both of their dedicated augments are good, but Edgelord is better since it also works on Samira and Yone. You really need gloves and swords. This comp uses 4 1 and 2 cost units. Pair of 4s is seriously recommended. You don't have to go level 9, but even if you do, you can still fit in Set. Samira and Volibear both get a 45% attack damage boost. Volibear with Radiant Infinity Edge is the true god of thunder. There's really no good way to use a rod in this comp. And in Prismatic Party, too many players rush level 9, so I keep losing Volibear to high rollers.
Yeah, that's true. I actually recorded some insane Volibear games on the PvE, but now that the live servers are open, it feels kinda weird to post PvE footage, right? So I've just been one-tricking him lately. Gangplank bringing in gold during the build-up feels a little too strong. Sometimes it feels hard to win without a little luck. The whole point is finding the right power-up for Volibear, so don't ever use a snacks remover during the build-up. The biggest issue with this comp isn't just the items, it's that Volibear is way too popular. Most players running level 8 or 9 comps use him just for synergy, so hitting 2-star feels almost really hard. This is the most important moment. I failed so many times right here. There were games where I spent 50 gold and didn't see a single Volibear. Seriously.
Let the storm follow in my wake.
If Braum and Yone both show up at level 8 like this, go ahead and start building towards 6 Edgelord. I can't do it right now though. I'm still missing Saya. If the front line gets broken, the carries usually win the one-on-ones, even against Yone or Gwen. Even in a good spot, it's usually better to hit 2-star Volibear and Samira before going level 9. They're just that important. Volibear's a single target carry, so he really struggles against super tanky frontliners. That's why Samira's AoE backup damage is absolutely essential. Finally found Saya. Now I can head to level 9 and finish the final comp. Volibear's true power is finally unleashed. Once Yone hits 2-star, I can give the snacks to him instead of Samira.
Yeah.
Varus kept surviving with Edge of Night, so the new target became Jinx.